Hi guys, this is Peaches Ka again, uh, coming at you today with a Roni recap of the new cast. It's Bryn, Aaron, Jessel, Jenna, Sai, and Uba. Sai is a content creator, and she has a husband and two kids. She grew up in New York. She's from Brooklyn. She used to walk down the tree line block. I'm not from Brooklyn, so I don't know. She said tree line block. At least that's what I thought I heard. And looked through the houses, through the brownstones, and uh, she she thought that how did people live there? And now she see people looking through her house, her brownstone, and she's happy that she lives in a brownstone, and she's happy that she has herself a brownstone now. Bryn arrives at Sai's house and says that Sai's living the perfect life that she wants. She wants a husband and kids. So Uwe and Aaron meet in Washington Square Park, and Aaron is talking about her son having diarrhea because she gave him celery juice. Girl, girl. Jessel is in the car with her kids and her mom. She has two twin boys. I don't know their ages. They look like they're two, and it could be one too. Because one and two, they're running all over the place, messing up stuff. When my daughter was two, oh my gosh, this girl got into so much stuff. I have two kids, my 17-year-old, my 15-year-old, 15-year-old's daughter, and she would get into so much stuff. I mean, you would turn around and turn back towards her, and in like 1 second, she got stuff all over her face. Girl, my son didn't give me those problems. She did. Anyway, let's get back to the show. Um, they're traveling to Sai's house. They're traveling to Brooklyn, and to Sai's house, and she says she met Sai and Bryn in the fashion and publicist world. Bryn says because once Jessel gets to Sai's house, um, she just let the kids run loose, and the kids are playing. They're watching the kids. Yes, her mom is watching the kids too because her mom's with her. And she says, Sai's kids, she's ready to get knocked up yesterday, but with Jessel's kids, she's that's a no. Anyway, we're back with Aaron and Uba. Uba asks Aaron, did she see the other girls? And um, Aaron answers, you know how I feel. Uba asks, how are you with Bryn now? And Aaron answers, she's still salty about that night. And I'm like, girl, what night? What night, girl? And so she explains in her confessional that her and the girls wanted to get together for dinner, and it was a big group, and nothing was available. It was last minute. She said Cy and Bryn ditched the group dinner and posted it on that they went somewhere else on Instagram, and that hurt her feelings. Um, Bryn apologizes to Jessel because Jessel was in that group for dinner. So Bryn apologizes to Jessel about the dinner and say she didn't know how to say that she uh, wouldn't be caught dead at whatever restaurant they kept bleeping out. They kept bleeping out the name of the restaurant. I don't know the name of it. And it's a back and forth between uh, Jessel, Sai, and Bryn, and Aaron and Uba. It's back and forth with that. So, um, and they're talking about each other. Sai says that Aaron is always mad and arguing with someone, and that Aaron is the common denominator. Now, they're talking about the charcuterie board. Charcuterie board. Uh, it's a cheese board. For those who don't know, I didn't know either, girl. I had to find that out too. It's okay. Jessel's mom is visiting from London, and she is getting on her mom's nerves about because the next day, the next day, uh, Jessel's getting on her mom's nerves about cleaning. She moved. Jessel moved to New York from London at 22 years old, and she was fresh out of college. And she wanted to be in the fashion industry. Um, her and her husband Pivot uh, have been married for 7 years. Jenna comes over. Jenna comes over to visit, and Jenna used to work at J. Crew. She said she started there in 1990. She was an assistant to an assistant who sat out in the hallway, and she left J. Crew in 2017, and she was the president and executive creator director of J. Crew Group. That's an that's a list of accomplishments she made. This woman is wow. She is she's a wonderful lady. She's in her 50s. She's a wonderful lady. Anyway, um they're talking about a girls' night at Jenna's house. Jessel asks who's coming, and Jenna gives off everyone's name. And then we go to Erin's apartment in Tribeca. She was born and raised in Manhattan, she says. She got married at 25, and um, she went further to say a 25-year-old Manhattan girl is like a 35-year-old Kentucky girl. So I guess she was implying that she was an old maid or heading into into that direction. Her husband is very attentive is very attentive to the kids, to their kids. Where she, like most moms, want just an hour of peace to herself. With you on that. She she said when she and her husband started dating, she found multiple phones behind his headboard, and she brought it up to him, and he was like, "I'm a single guy. I was a single guy." And she felt a relief because she used to do the same thing. Girl, I'm not gonna give thumbs up to that, but I didn't do that type of stuff. I'm just saying I'm not gonna knock you for that because people live their lives the way they want to live it, and for me to do that or for anyone to just knock someone's life is bad. I don't go out judging folks. That's not me. You do your life, I do mine. What was that? Her husband go down and get the kids and bring them upstairs. And her kids are Levi, Leah, and Elijah. And while they're talking about their 10-year anniversary, little Elijah come out with his pants down, saying, "I pooped." I'm thinking he's like 2 or 3. Saying he's pooped. That was a cute little moment. We're at Uber's apartment, and I didn't get down where she lived, her or Jessel. I didn't get down where they lived. And she's getting ready for Jenna's party. She's trying to figure out which color to wear. Khaki. They think khaki is just the pants, because kids wear khakis to school, so they think it's the pants. But Jenna says the color. It's the color. So she's getting ready for the party. Sai and her husband have been together for 14 years, and they're talking about what Erin said, and her husband's like, no, that makes no sense. And she was like, yeah, that makes no sense. So Justin and Erin are on the phone because they're trying to get ready, get get ready too. I'm sorry. I had to scratch my arm. But they're trying to get ready too. So, they're on the phone, and Jess so tells Aaron what Brent said about Cy getting upset about the charcuterie board, and that she made a rude comment. And that she made a rude comment. And Aaron's like, are you joking? She think that although her and she think that although her and uh, Bryn have their ups and downs, that they also have fun together. Um, but she thinks that Bryn is a imposter. And so we head off to Jenna's apartment that she lives in Soho. She said after leaving her job, she felt she needed to spend more time with her 15-year-old son, Beckett. So she's hosting um so she hasn't hosted a guest at her home in a long time. So since the heifers are arguing, she said since the she has cheese out, a whole bunch of cheese. So she says since the heifers are arguing, I said heifers. She didn't say heifers. I said heifers. Since the heifers are arguing about cheese, she's decided to present cheese as appetizers. She has a shoe closet, and the last time she checked, she said it was 380 something shoes. She said she bought more and gave some away and bought more, so she lost count of how many shoes she had. And so Jenna has a major shoe fetish. We see she has a shoe fetish. So they're talking about how they're in bed, what they do in bed, and stuff. And I'm not going to get into that because I really don't care what they do in their bed and how they do it, how those ladies do it in bed. Because the ladies all arrived and they all sat down, gave Jenna her gifts. Well, some of them had gifts, some of them didn't. Jessel had a cake to give. Bryn had something to give. I don't know what it was. But anyway, they all sitting down eating the cheese and grapes and drinking wine and things. So they're talking about sex. So I don't get into that. So I'm not going to go all into it because that's not my lane. Excuse me. So Aaron and Bryn get into it about the charcuterie board, and Aaron told Cy that she never said what Bryn told her, and Bryn is recounting what she what Aaron said. Cy said that Aaron distanced herself from her because she said something about the cheese. So Cy says that's silly because I love cheese. So Jenna, she's tired of hearing all this foolishness, and she cuts it out by telling them they're getting off topic and ruining everyone's fun. She didn't say it in that much in that order, and she didn't say that much at all. She just said, "Cut it out. You're getting off topic." That's what she said. You're getting off topic. We're getting off topic. But those other words are mine. Um. So Aaron wants to go outside with Bryn to talk about um the matter. Uh. So Aaron tells her that because they walk into Jenna's room. They walk into Jenna's room, and they sit on her bed. And so Aaron tells Bryn that she was offended, but she wasn't mad. Bryn thinks there is no issue with them. But Erin says her issue is that she don't like wishy-washy mess. She don't like wishy-washy. And so she said that she need to pick a side and align herself with a side. And so Bryn said that she so Erin said that she felt that Bryn already aligned herself with side, and that she got weird with her with Erin. That when Bryn aligned herself with side, that Bryn got weird with her. And Bryn said that she subscribed herself to side. So they make up. They make up, and they move on, and they walk out in Jenna's clothes and shoes. And girl, uh, Bryn has on a lacy black uh, coat, and Erin has on sequence ones. They go and hug each other, and they get stuck together. And Jenna's like, "Oh my gosh!" She just shakes her head and like, "They don't mess up my clothes. They're messing up my clothes." She said, "Lace and sequin don't go together. Why? They're messing with that woman's clothes." But as long as they had a good time, she's happy. That was the end of it, and so it looked like the season's gonna be great. So I'm looking forward to it, and looking forward to talking to y'all about the season, about the episodes, and I hope y'all are looking at my videos because I am shy. Like I said, I'm a shy person, and I'd be scared to be talking to y'all. I'm not a talker. I'm a loner. I'm not this rah person who go out and talk to people. I'm not that. I'm a loner. So I'm just not stuck in my house. I do get out. I do get out. I say hello to people when people say hello to me. I'm not good at carrying on conversations. I know that much, but because I can't say anyway. I'm glad y'all are staying, coming in to look at my videos, and I'm happy that y'all are with me today. Thank you. Um, Thank you for watching my video. For the recap of Roni, Real Housewives of New York. I'm going to be recapping Luann and Sonya Crappy Lake very soon. And make sure you guys like, share, and subscribe. Y'all have a great evening, afternoon, evening, morning, tomorrow. Y'all enjoy yourselves and live life. Don't do foolishness. Y'all have a great day. Bye.